Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we are back for a brand new episode of the Rangers Career Mode. Make sure to be going mental and smashing that like button. After the heroics in the last episode of qualifying for the knockouts of the Champions League, we go back to the Scottish football and we are at home to Motherwell. I make a few little changes in the starting lineup, you can see there on the left hand side, but nothing too drastic. Want to keep the momentum going and Patterson bangs him with another goal. They do equalise in the 19th minute though, but Barry Mackay hits back with the 27th minute. Now we're looking to kick on now and hopefully put a few goals by them. Are we going to do it? Gold comes on and Gold scores within 1 minute. He's got a double. Can he get the hat-trick? Who knows? Rosser comes on for Barry Mackay as well, so we're swapping the team around, keeping them fit. Wallace is on for S2E6 and Gold gets his hat-trick, lads. From the bench, all in the second half, the man is going to be the player of the season. I'm calling it just now. The goals he's scored and how vital he's been for this team is absolutely frightening. So we move on to the next game. I'll show you some of the training and stuff like that later on in the episode. So we actually hit one of our goals to improve the sort of long-term goal of increasing the club's worth. We've done that already. The Champions League, I think, has played a big part of that. So, let's go away to Dundee now. I was going to say Dundee United, but it's actually Dundee. We've got some of the changes again. We've got Tav starting, and look at that, Tav scores. The right back position is an absolute phenomenal streak for us just now. The reason Tav was starting this game is because Callum Patterson had accumulated 5 yellow cards, so he was suspended. But Tav's taking his chance whenever he does come in. Let's try and get Greg in that some goals. We've got Ryan Gold coming on, and they equalise in the 49th, but Ryan Gold scores again. He comes on for Izzy. I think Izzy's tiring out the defences, and he's scoring. Again, Rosser on for Ryan Jack. A couple of changes there. We've got Wycon coming on for Mackay. But the game does end 2-1. I'm not too bothered about the Scottish Premier League, as I did say. Obviously, it would be nice to win it again, but my focus, our focus, is to go on our run in the Champions League. That is the challenge on Legendary, to see how far we can get with the Rangers boys. We started off with a low squad. We've got a semi-decent squad now and it's only going to be improving. Remember, we did get 18.5 million transfer budget from the board after qualifying for the Champions League, so we might be able to spend some of that in January. But Izzy's there in the first half to give us the 1-0 lead, but Amo equalising the 43rd minute. Ryan Gold comes on again. It's actually Robertson now, so it's actually switched over to the left back, and Goldie's there to score another goal. He's absolutely frightening. Man, what's the Rangers fans like, you guys? What are you thinking about Gold? Is he just like the legend? Is he the best player we've had in a very, very long time? What is the Rangers camp like? What is the fans like at the moment? I'll be interested to read the comments. But look who it is. From there, we go against Celtic. Look at Scott Brown. Kenzie's going to get humped again. Obviously, this was the big feature in Season 1, was all the battles. But again, we're going to be playing the games, because a lot of you guys like to see some of the games, and I do that as a sort of... I do play the Champions League, and I play this race Celtic games, because that's the games that's really, really interesting to me. The other games, not so much, lads, as we did conquer Season 1, the SPL, so there's not much point. But let's kick off against Celtic. I'm going to start right away. I'm going to do a cheeky little pass here from Patterson, and look at Fraser. Fraser just embarrasses Izagiri, I believe that is. And look at Fraser, he's fancying this one out down the wing. Come on, wee man, what can you do? Skavatet Chivaja passes into Will Griggs. Will Griggs into Ryan Gold. This is beautiful, but what a fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. I do not know his name. So we're playing in there. We're winning the ball back, and actually from there, Celtic trying to play some nice one-touch pass. Callum Patterson with a fantastic pass into Will Grigg. Will Grigg, it might be disappointing me so far earlier in the season, in Season 2, we're not scoring, but he continues this unbelievable streak against Celtic, which is fantastic. That if you're going to play for Rangers, lads, if you're not scoring too many goals against the other teams, if you're scoring against Celtic, you write yourself in a folklore. Him and Izzy have got a phenomenal goal-scoring record against Celtic, so hopefully they keep that up. And here's Celtic counter now. This is actually the 56th minute into Callum Patterson. Callum Patterson embarrasses Scott Brown once again, bossing him. Some lovely passing in here. Ryan Gold, stop that, Ryan. Into Will Grigg, in behind Izagiri. Can he do anything? In. Go on, Will. Go on, Will. Here's that straight at the goalkeeper. That's quite disappointing. Can he get anything from the rebound? Can he fuck? And he passes on there, and we move on to the 78th minute. Robertson now running down the wing. Absolutely embarrassing. The guy's just been loaned out to Ross County or something like that. Oh, Kilmarnock, actually. He plays a little ball in there. Izzy, who's just came on the park, gets sweeped out there, and actually from the resulting poor cross, they hit a long ball over, thanks to Patrick Roberts. He actually wins a header. I'm not really happy with S2E6 allowing that. Patterson misses wildly. Sinclair out in the wing. Dominic, you're going to have to stop that cross. Patrick Roberts is there for the easy tap it, and he's fucking done it again. Patrick Roberts, you've done it again. You've done it again. You've done it again. You missed an open goal because you're shite. Stop thinking you're it. got a wee bit too much into that, lads. It's now the 90th minute there, and into a corner. We're actually going to counter them nicely here. Into Wacon. Wacon plays a delicious ball into Izzy. Izzy with I take Izzy's pace against anyone. Look at that. He's just frightening him. He's got the goalkeeper. He's not pulling the goal out. Can he keep his composure? You're damn right he does. Well, Greg, Izzy. Can you get any better from the Rangers standpoint? It's 2-0 away at Parkhead or Celtic Park, whatever the fucking want to call it these days. I don't know. It's different to every single person I talk to. That's a cultured finish there. Kept his composure from the little man that we got when he's 56 rated, remember, for 300,000. He is now 71 rated and our actual best finisher. But that is how the game ends, lads. Celtic didn't put too much of a fight. They're not really invested in their squad since we won the league last year, and they're not doing too much. If you're interested in the other sort of scores and stuff like that, you'll be able to see them right there and then. But I think that gives us quite a big advantage now. So yeah, we're 11 points clear with 19 games gone. So that's very, very tasty. You see our goal difference is superior by 12 goals as well. So I'm happy with that. Everything's coming up nice. So let's move on to the next game. We have got the old rivals themselves. That's Aberdeen away only 3 days after Celtic, which could be tricky. So I've made a few changes, not too many though. I thought I've rested Ryan Gauld just because he's struggling for fitness just now because the games are coming thick and fast. We've brung in Tavernier as well. So let's go against Aberdeen. Let's see what we can do. Sort of our bogey team from season 1. Is that going to continue? Kenny McLean, who we did try and sign in January, the start of the season. Considine puts him 1-0 up. Ryan Gauld comes on. It's a good substitution by the old number 2. But Considine puts him 2-0 ahead, lads, in the 60th minute. Now he's passing on. 70th minute, still nothing happened. Rossiter coming on for McLeod. The game's looking like it's sort of gone at this point, and I think it is 2-0. So that's our first loss, and I believe 10, I think, is that our first loss of the season in the Premier League? No, we actually lost our very first game, didn't we, against Hamilton, which was disappointing. But I think that's our first loss in about 17 games or something like that. So that's disappointing, and Celtic have came up. So the January transfer window has opened, lads. Let's have a wee look. Now, we made a decision early on in the season. If you didn't see that, make sure to go back and check, because Foddington was playing pretty poorly. We brought in the young man Hamilton. We've been training him for 6 months with the mindset of training Hamilton, starting Wednesday till we get to January, and then we're going to sell him over. Also, a very interesting transfer offer for Barry Mackay. Comes at 3.3 million, who I think is believed it's something like a 6 million bid from the German team that pumped us, Red Bull. So that's interesting, but we're not going to be selling him. I'll leave that up to you guys. Maybe you'll put that in the transfer. If you do want to see that, make sure to be commenting down below. Obviously, I only sort of film one episode at a time, so you guys can film in the series. And I will be leaving some space in the January transfer window, so make sure to be putting your transfer targets. I know Oliver Burke and I believe it's Stephen Kingsley's 2 of the main ones you want to see. So Barry Mackay puts us 1-0 up, and Parsons back in the squad and puts us 2-0 up against St Johnstone. Remember last season, in season 1, they were actually the runaway leaders in the league until they collapsed in the last 10 games. So that was sad for them. But it looks like we're going to be running out. Wee McLeod, picks up a goal there as well. So 3-0 victory. Perfect way to bounce back from Aberdeen. The disappointing loss against Aberdeen. So let's kick on to the next one, and let's see where we are. So now we're still 10 points clear. We'll show you some of the training I'm doing. Like I said, I've been training Hamilton like a madman to get him ready, because we're going to be selling Fods. Anyone else in the first team you think should be selling? Look at Izzy. Just look at Izzy getting better and better. 71 rated now. We got him as a 56. It's absolutely ridiculous. Defender's getting better as well. So we're coming here. We get another bid for Barry Mackay. 4.7 million, 4.1 and a £5 million bid for Barry Mackay from Wolves, lads. That is an interesting. His form is good. His moral is very happy. I'm going to reject all the offers. I'm going to make an executive decision. If you guys want to overwrite that, make sure to put that down in the comments, and I will make sure to do that. Also, QPR has met our demand for 1.5 million for Foddingham, so it looks like he's going to be going now. So I have switched out, and I've put Hamilton in the starting lineup to come his first loss, so Tavernier, so Fods doesn't get injured or anything like that in his last game. So he's been a good servant for the club. Thank you, Fods, and hopefully you do enjoy the Premier League. I can't really turn that down for you. So we've got Ross County away now. Hopefully we can pick up another 3 points. That'd be a nice little tasty victory. So we've got Hamilton playing his first game now for Rangers ever. Is he going to keep a clean sheet? That'd be very interesting. I'll put your predictions down below. How's he going to do? Ross County's quite a sort of hard place to go, especially in the Premier League. Sort of went to concession in January, but Robertson is there to put us 1-0 lead, and we actually get a red card. So it's Rossiter, and they miss a penalty, but Ryan Gould's there to put us up. So hopefully we make some changes with that. We've got Greg coming on for him, and we've got Ryan Jack, good substitution there for McLeod. Gould puts us 3-0 up now, sorry, with his second goal of the game, and we actually run away 3-0 leaders there. That's quite an interesting sort of victory. It shows you we've got a wee bit of strength and depth when we are down. Saving the penalty. Now, was that a missed penalty, or did Hamilton save that on his debut to keep a clean sheet? I'm going to say he saved it, just because I'm a bit of lover for him. So we've got against Aberdeen again. Here we are. Can we get them back? Hamilton now starting. We've got Ryan Fraser in the lining up, and he puts us 1-0 lead in the 21st minute. Rygaard actually misses a penalty, but thankfully Mackay does knock in the rebound, and Kenny McLean does pull them back to a 1-goal sort of lead with a 42 minutes gone. We've got to make a couple of substitutions, sort of standard substitutions, but Ryan Fraser's there to put us 3-1 up. Can we keep the lead now? We've got Wallace coming on for Sooty. Seems like we have avenged the defeat earlier on in the episodes, lads. 3-1 victory. I'm happy with that one. Always happy with 3 points. We're going to come towards the end of the episode now. I'm only keeping it, I know I usually go like 15, 16, 17 minutes long, but I'm keen to keep it short because I want you guys to sort of influence the transfer window. I'm going to be loaning out Danny Wilson just to get him some game time because no one else is trying to buy him. I know you guys wanted to sell him earlier in the season, but I couldn't do that. And we've also got Tavernier coming up saying he's not happy with his role at his club. I'll show you some of the guys I'm going to be adding to the transfer sort of targets. I'll sort of inquire about them, all this good stuff, because that's who I've got on my list from the last time, and also Dolberg as well, I believe we'll put in there in the next episode. Well, hopefully, no, well, I actually didn't put him in yet, but if you want to see him again, that's what I was meaning. I'd make sure we find it down below. So they've interestedly, I'm just going to do a wee bit of cheeky little thing here, because this was my number 1 target, Oliver Burke. We saw him maybe played against Rangers the other day there, so I'm going to offer him 5 million with Joe Gunner. Actually, is that not too much? Let's go 4.5. Let's do the Daniel Levy from Spurs. Let's try and lowball them. 4.5 with Joey Garner, who we can't get shifted. Is that a good sort of option? Make sure to let me know down below. This is going to be the end of the episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to be smashing the like button. Every like, every comment really does help the channel. So again, the reason this series is back is because you guys smashed the hell out of the last one. So if you want to see it, you've got to keep on supporting the lads. I've been CJ Novo 92. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.